Hey there, welcome back to the channel. So, I went to Record City the other day and I got like a whole stack of movies. I got 12 movies, so let me show you. It's literally a stack of movies. These are mostly, I think, used movies, but I had a ton of fun looking for them because I'm a movie guy. I like to watch movies, like not every week or so, but when it comes up sometimes on a Friday night, I pop in a movie, and there's just something about watching a movie instead of something on Netflix. There's a little bit more of commitment, and I just like the experience of going through a movie store and finding stuff, and that's something that has become really rare. Like especially for me, I live in the Caribbean, and we just don't have it there. So it was a very cool experience. I will show you everything I got, and hopefully that's gonna inspire you to visit the store as well, especially if you're gonna visit Las Vegas. I was inspired to go there because I watched the Cool Duder on the YouTube for years, and on his Las Vegas adventures, he always goes to this store. First movie I got, now I need to read the title as well. Snow Falling on Cedars, and these movies are extremely reasonably priced. So this one was only $3. Imagine that. I'm just going to read the short because obviously I haven't seen it yet. So Ethan Hawke stars in this riveting tale of mystery based on the award-winning best-selling novel. A murder trial has upset the quiet community of San Pedro, and now this tranquil village has become the center of controversy. For Ismael Chambers Hawke, a local reporter, the trial strikes a deep emotional chord when he finds his ex-lover is linked to the case. As he investigates the killing, he uncovers some startling clues that lead him to a shocking discovery. It just sounds interesting. It's like a nice thriller movie, and yeah, so can't wait to see that. The next one I got, 388 Arletta Avenue. Maybe I can put it in the screen so you can, hold it, pause it, and maybe read it for yourself. I'll read it as well. So, on the surface, James Deacon lives a quiet, routine, comfortable life with his wife Amy in their suburban home, under the subtle manipulation of a faceless voyeur. However, cracks in their relationship begin to emerge. When Amy suddenly disappears, James is left wondering if she's been abducted or simply abandoned him. But their tormentor doesn't stop there. As the manipulations become more twisted and violent, James desperately tries to identify just who is doing this to him and why. But his adversary always seems to be one step ahead. Another thriller movie, this one, $5. Yeah, this one, I am in Sin City, of course, so I thought like, well, this is only fitting that I get this one. I actually didn't really read the story on the back. I heard people say that it's a pretty good movie, but I just bought it as a souvenir to mark the occasion and the fact that I'm here. Another one, it's also kind of tied into the fact that I'm here because here they have literally what's called the sphere, which is like a giant orb that lights up on the outside, and inside you can watch special movies and special events. I didn't go because I found it was too steep. It was like $140 to watch a movie, so I was like, wow, that's not for me. This one, it's a techno thriller, or techno terror even. So let me read it for you. Hold up in the screen a bit first. Maybe on this side. Yeah. Far below the surface in the mid-Pacific US, officials have isolated what may be the greatest discovery in human history. They have found a huge spacecraft that plunged into the depths 300 years ago. What is the spacecraft's origin? Could there still be living intelligence aboard? Dustin Hoffman, Sharon Stone, and Samuel L. Jackson portray members of an elite underwater team charged with finding the answers in the sphere. The deep water, deep space, deep suspense science fiction adventure that shapes a new dimension in thrills. And it brings the underwater squad force to face with a mysterious terror as near as their own thoughts. So I thought it sounded pretty cool. So next one, and this one, it looked a little bit out there. This is called Pod, and let me show you the back one time. After that, I'll read it. So siblings Ed and Lila receive a terror-stricken message from their combat veteran brother Martin. When they arrive at his isolated house in an icy forest, they discover a frantic, seriously disturbed and well-armed Martin raving about a military conspiracy and lab-created monsters, or pods. Only by sheer luck has he been able to not only fend off an attack, but has captured a pod, which is locked in the basement. Ed and Lila fear the captive pod may, in fact, be an innocent bystander. But as they seek to calm the increasingly hysterical Martin, they wonder if his rants hold the gem of truth. There's only one way to find out. So it sounded pretty awesome. So that's why I picked that one. This one looks like a sci-fi movie like SYFY. Escaped dinosaurs. So yeah, I'm not even going to read the story, but it just seems to be like one of those movies that's you know, a nice pastime, because it's most likely pretty bad, but so bad that it's good. I assume. Maybe I'm wrong, but anyways. Now this one, I watched this one quite long ago. Heavy metal, and this one has a lot of special features, so that's why I was like, man, I'm gonna watch it again, and I'm gonna watch all of the special features. Like you can literally try to hold it still, but the camera has problems focusing. Then next, Generation it seems to be kind of an art house film, and when I read the story, that's when I got intrigued, and I was like, yeah, let me pick this one up. So, okay. After partying in New York City last night, John and his beautiful girlfriends Mia and Violet form an intimate bond as their deepest secrets from their past are revealed. Friendships are tested and compromises are made as these three friends are preparing to do it all again tonight. So, might be good. Nice to watch with your partner as well. Now this one requires very little introduction. I got it because it's the quadrilogy, and I can actually not remember that I watched all three of them. I watched like I think the first and the second, but the other two I'm not entirely sure. So that's why I got it. It's like, you know, a classic collection and a good watch. Now this one also requires very little introduction. I watched this one already like years ago, and I remember it was quite okay, but it's also like something that is just contemporary, because yeah, right now we're in the big AI movement. Like I came to Las Vegas because I joined a mastermind. It was all about using AI to supercharge storytelling. We met for 6 months online every Thursday, and it culminated in a 3-day meetup this week. And the social network, even, you know, of course, Facebook is not AI. It certainly is a forerunner, and certainly they will become a big player using AI. Let's put it like that. And I just find it fascinating because this guy who started it, he just started with a lot of hustle, and he created something. And yeah, even more than that, he's just my age, and you know, I'm here in my game. I'm right now I'm at the beginning of something much bigger, but it's nowhere in the same league as this. So it's really fascinating to take a look into, like, under what circumstances, like what was it like when that was created. So um, so that one is all about Facebook, by the way. Now the next one is the Canyon. I think this is a nice one to watch with your partner, and so let me show you why. So you can read the text. So, honeymooners Nick and Lori head off to the Grand Canyon for adventure and time alone together. Upon arriving, they hire Henry as their guide, who seems to have his own idea about the outdoor excursion. When tragedy strikes, the newlyweds must fend for themselves, discovering they are prey being hunted by something or someone. They desperately fight for survival to escape the canyon alive. So, to me, it sounds pretty good, like a good pastime, you know, especially to watch together. And the final one is altered states, and let me show you the back as well. Was upside? Oh, I kept it upside down. Sorry. Altered states, and this is the back of this one. And the owner of the store said that this is a really good movie, so I'm very much interested to watch that one. So research scientist Eddie Jessup believes other states of consciousness are as real as everyday reality. Using sensory deprivation, then adding powerful hallucinogenic drugs, he explores these altered states and endures experiences that make madness seem a blessing. So, it just sounded like an interesting synopsis. So I was like, yeah, let me give it a try. It's quite a bit older, this movie, but yes. Oh wow. It's older than me, actually. So that's interesting. I'll watch it anyways. So, yeah, so I was really interested to go there because for years I watched the videos of Cool Looter. He has like his Las Vegas adventure videos where he's looking for DVDs and related things, and he always goes here. So when I came to the counter with the stack of videos, I asked the owner if he knows Cool Looter, and he said, "No man, I don't know him." And so he said, like, "Well, I'm glad about that." We had some small talk, like we spoke where I'm from and so forth, and yeah, it was a really nice experience. It was like you know, imagine like a store. Like I try to think of a size, like. Well, I'm in a hotel room right now. It's like that store is like 5 times my hotel room. So take like a basic hotel room, do times 5, and it was about the size of the store. Um, the walls were all covered in DVDs. Then below they had racks of records, and also in the middle they also had whole racks of records. And while I was there for almost 2 hours, I think. A ton of people were there, so they're doing business there, and it was just such a nice experience. I could take my time. There were so many different movies, and I just enjoyed the experience of yeah, just going to a record store and just going through movies and picking it like that. Because I think like if you have like a physical DVD, you have a bit more commitment. Like it's a bit more likely that you're gonna stick through the movie, and yeah, it's just a different experience. So that's something I personally like. So that's why I went for that. And I'm gonna move to the side because then the camera is gonna focus on the background. So I'm in one of the very high hotels here, and this is the view from the hotel room. So it's really really cool. And Las Vegas was one of those places I never thought I would get here. I would never thought I would visit here because it's ways from where I live, even a 4 hour time difference. When I came here, it took 18 hours travel, so it was quite long. But I'm so glad I did because I came for supercharging AI for storytelling, and it was led by a guy. He worked for Mr. Beast, so like you know, someone who's extremely big and extremely successful in the space, and I learned so much over the last 6 months, and I'm gonna pivot when I come back home towards something else, and it's just exciting. It's like the beginning of something bigger because you know those movies are like one thing, like those are like things to relax, but yeah, we live in the present, of course, and right now the big wave is AI, and it's a power multiplier, and I think you, like everyone in life in general, you should try to get on, try to do something with it, because if you don't do it, you will become irrelevant. And even more so, I think in any profession, like in a couple of years, it's going to be like a standard. Like if you're not using AI, it will be considered a form of malpractice. Like you could have done a better job if you applied AI to your job. And well, it's something that most people don't know. Like I talk all over about it, that stuff. And I was in Europe this summer, did the same thing there, and most people, they don't know what's going on. And so I would join a group of people who were on the other side of that. So yeah, totally inspiring and totally happy about the movies I picked up. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and that's it. That's the video.